Hello everyone, welcome back to another Eelsmo 15 video. Just make it short. I know I've kind of neglected this channel for a while. I have plans and I just don't never execute the plans. But long story short, I turned 21 recently and my parents are super awesome and they bought me this as my own birthday present, which I'm perfectly happy with. This is my new birthday present. It's a Series 3 or US General Series 3 56-inch box from Harbor Freight. And I gotta say, I love this box so far. I just got back from training, so I've just only used this box today. I put my tools in it a couple days ago. Anyway, so I'm just gonna take you through a quick tour of it. That is the Series 2 side box off my old toolbox. But yeah, we'll go through that in a little bit to show you organization, but show you my new main toolbox here. So I got the main drawer up here, just where I'll keep all my main sockets. Let's try the stuff I use most commonly. Obviously got impact. I mostly use metric stuff, so I have most of my metric stuff kind of set out here, and then I got my standard stuff over here if I need that as well. Got some torque spits, Allens, standard and metric, 1/2 inch and 3/8 to drive a torque wrench, 1/2 inch drive chrome sockets for big stuff, torquing stuff down, extensions, you know the drill. Extensions, e-torque sockets, I need to get more of those. Picks, all sorts of stuff. Now the second drawer, my wrench drawer. Got all sorts of stuff. Large wrenches, standard ratchet wrenches, metric ratchet wrenches. This one is actually, I broke my 17 millimeter ratchet gear wrench, so my dad ordered me a new one. I need to pay him for that back because I have not paid him back for that yet. But this one's a little bit different. It's angled and you can flip it back. I was like, oh, that's nice, and then I ended up realizing I don't really like that, so I just use a socket now. But I'm glad I have one. This is the old one. Basically, it just doesn't spin anymore either direction. So this will have an extra wrench. Other wrenches here, of course, metric and standard. Some short wrenches. These are my very first wrenches, and I was showing my dad this the other day. I've had these wrenches actually my dad has had these wrenches forever. I thought these are regular size wrenches, and when I finally got to these, like, these are huge, but those are just regular size wrenches. These are short. But very first time I ever took off a battery, you can kind of see that little nick right there where I shocked myself. And I learned very quickly not to touch the two terminals together with a metal object. Got some, I can't remember all the tools I showed last time, but basically some cool tie rod tools. I haven't used the big one yet. Small one has been very helpful on some of those rusty cars. Crescent wrenches, larger wrenches I have used here and there. Move on down. I gotta say, I love this place, this workbench. I know it's a regular toolbox, but my old toolbox, I was literally just working because I didn't have that. I had I had that side box and then a little flip-up tray, which wasn't very much, but this was my workbench. It was so annoying. I was loot stuff inside my sockets and all that. So anyway, going down to the third drawer, got some hammers, pliers, and a whole bunch of everything in here. Snap ring pliers are on this one here. Some snap-on pliers. I've had those for a while. I really don't like these. I just keep these around because I don't want to throw away tools. A lot of the stuff is from Harbor Freight, but I mean, you know, it works well. Icon, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Icon stuff, I know it's from Harbor Freight, but I gotta say, I really, really love Icon stuff. If you're on a budget or you don't use a tool super often, then Icon's really the best way to go. And honestly, I use a lot of these tools every single day. For example, my ratchets, I use those every single day for taking out drain plugs and stuff like that. The sockets are great quality. I love Icon. And not to crap on Snap-on, but I didn't even mean to make that rhyme there. But their tools are okay, they're great, but and I have lifetime warranty. Icon has lifetime warranty as well, but Snap-on is just so expensive, and I can't justify it for a few things. Like Icon mallet, that works great. This is just an air hammer I bought from Harbor Freight. I just needed an air hammer to finish a project one day, so That is no. I mean, I've only used it like once or twice. In fact, I bought a new vehicle not too long ago. I have not made a video about it, but I basically was doing the brakes on that. I should have made a video on that, but I didn't want to. So I'll talk about it in a future video later. So obviously bits, hammers, you get the gist of it. These are punches in here. I don't know if I've showed that before. Just punches, all those. Move on to this drawer here. I love this drawer. It's one of my favorites. The charging drawer. So got 3 chargers. I don't really need 3 chargers, but I have them in here. Power strip, I can turn that off and on. It's great. Small little battery, and I'll show you what that goes to in a moment. I got another Milwaukee tool. Going down another drawer. Don't really have anything in this drawer per se right now. Like I said, it's a very big box. But I had all my tools from my other box. You'll have to go back to my other channel, or my channel look back. But I had everything from that box into this. So this obviously is bigger, so I have more room. So I just have some small air tools in here, kind of try to make it look pretty. So down here, my impact drawer. It's nice. So just my everyday take off lug nuts, underbelly pans, drill for random stuff. My big Milwaukee, which I have to use on some lug nuts, because some people think that just a couple more ugga-duggas is good on a lug nut, which is not. You torque it to spec, not just don't do that. My pneumatic impact, which I never use. I thought I would use it because I don't have to use batteries, but then these batteries last so long. So, and then I got this new Milwaukee electric ratchet. It works well until it doesn't. I don't know if it's just I've had issues with it, but I've had to rebuild this thing 2 times now, and like, think of like a plastic cover. Like, you can be able to just zip that off. You're not using it as an impact. You're not trying to take lug nuts off or anything thick like that. This should be able to do it, and this doesn't. It'll just make the ratcheting sound, but not actually spin. So if it does it again, I am getting rid of it and trading that in for a regular ratchet or anything at all. I don't use that thing enough as I thought. I got some pry bars in here, longer ones I could fit in this here now. And then the bottom drawer, I don't even remember what I have in the bottom drawer anymore. Oh yeah, just various stuff. Cases for the torque wrenches, extra wheel locks for like security wheel lug nuts, whatever you want to call them, I don't know. Rags, of course, and then I have some coolant hose pliers that kind of lock in place. I haven't even opened them out of the bag. I didn't have any place for them in my other box, so. And then this drawer over here is kind of like an overflow for like big stuff here. I had to pull my trailer hitch with the parts truck here the other day, so that's why this is in here. My other truck is currently out of commission right now, which I'll talk about later in another video. Got some, I can't even remember. This is a brake caliper type you twist in, so brake caliper tool instead of the ones that spread apart. And then this is a pickle fork set right there, and then some rags. This is just a bottle of soapy water, a special kind of soapy water, because some of the ways you have to put on certain stickers and decals on some of the new cars here at the dealership. That's the main box. Super cool. Like I said, I can't say it enough. I love this box so much. But moving on to the side box now, and let me show this before. So you can see how it is now flush with this box. This box is deeper than my last box was. Granted, this is much bigger in general, but not only is it obviously wider, but it is now deeper as well. Versus my other box wasn't as deep. This was designed to go on a Series 2, essentially. I think it was a 46, a 56, and a 72. I know the 56 and the 72 for sure, but the side boxes are designed to go onto that, and not necessarily designed to go on the small little push-around toolbox. So this side box would hang off, but you can easily just cut it off. In fact, I'm not going to show the other technicians' tools in the shop, just out of respect. But basically, they saw what I did. I'm like, that's a great idea. I was going to go to Harbor Freight and get it. So now the 2 other guys in the shop have copied me. They went to Harbor Freight and got the same thing. Except theirs is the Series 3, and mine's Series 2, and mine's, anyways, backwards. So anyway, opening up this drawer. The one thing I do kind of miss about my old drawer is the fact that my old toolbox, what I miss about it And that's really the only thing, is that it doesn't have any holes to put the screwdrivers in, like my last toolbox did, which is okay. I can go out and buy a screwdriver holder if I want to, but this drawer works fine for screwdrivers. I don't use them all that often. Anyway, moving along. Apparently I pressed pause. Anyway, screwdrivers, I just showed that. Showing down below. Kind of a catch-all drawer. This has everything like writing utensils, gasket maker, tape, keys to various things, all sorts of stuff in here. Moving on down below, have pry bars, brake caliper hooks, some tape measure. Below, some diagnosis tools. I don't do too much diagnosis since I'm still kind of new to the game overall. I've only been working here at the dealership here at the dealership I work at now for about a year. So it's kind of crazy to think about. I left John Deere about over a year ago, which is weird. Anyway, Snap-on multimeter that I got while I was still in the John Deere program. Torch, which is not really a diag tool, but temp gun, code reader, battery tester. I need to throw this away. It doesn't work. And then a fuel testing gauge, which I bought for another truck and then sold before I even made a video about it. So I technically realized I bought 3 vehicles since I have made a video. So, and I have 2 out of the 3. So anyway, sunglasses, funnels, nothing. My box of coins that I find. And then just kind of a box of lug nuts, gloves, and all that stuff. Nothing all that special. But overall, though, that's my toolbox. I gotta give a huge shout out to my parents once again, both my mom and my dad, of course. And just I cannot say in words how much I've appreciated this toolbox. You guys hit the nail on the head with the hammer. There's a bunch of noise in here. I can't think, but you guys got it spot on. I did not expect it at all, but excellent 21st birthday present gift. So thank you guys so much, so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. But yeah, thank you so much. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm going to try to cut this short, even though this is about 12-13 minutes long now. But overall, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. This is Ezra, signing off.